Going on, everybody? Marty here with Comic Book Fanatics. So this whole streaming thing, it's been a while since I've actually gone live and done like some type of streaming. So I'm hoping this is actually working real quick. So hold on a second. Let me go into my YouTube channel and see if this is actually working. Oh, sorry about that noise. So, okay, channel. There we go. Oh, I guess it is streaming. I guess, okay, so I'm live. Man, it took me a minute to figure this out, man. So I would say it's been about, I don't know, a while since I've actually used YouTube to do some type of streaming. But anyways, this video is going to be the Bigeez New York Warriors 1,500 subscriber giveaway. And what I'm doing is I just wanted to show my support to Bigeez and the New York Warriors, man, because I'm going to tell you, hey, J. Rao, what's going on, man? Good evening to you, too. Oh, cool. You can actually see the chat on there. It's been, you know, they've been with me from the beginning, and honestly, I'm surprised that they don't have more subscribers, to be honest with you. Those guys have been doing shows, they've been doing videos. I mean, all of the New York Warriors, Marky 316, Bigeez Comics, you who else? You've got the Mater, you know, and then you've also got who am I missing? Shit, man. Well, all the New York Warriors, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. This has been a long day at work, and it's been a minute. So, and I'm doing this live anyway, so there's no cutting, no editing, or anything like that. So I probably sound horrible. But Manny NYC, oh, but Manny, congratulations to your son, man, graduating basic training and off to advanced individual training school. So, you know, congrats to him as well, man. But I figure, so let me, instead of doing like a video and uploading a video, because that takes, it seems like it takes so much more time. So I figured I'd just go live, record the video on here, just do it completely raw. And as we like to say in the, you know, in the military, we shoot from the hip. Okay. Now Bigeez 1,500 subscriber giveaway. And I know he's not doing it for subs. I know Bigeez doesn't do it for views, along with the rest of the New York Warriors. They don't do it for that. They do it because they do it for the love of the collection, the love of what they do, the love of comic books, and overall just interacting with the rest of the community. Excuse me. So and it's not about, I've always known them. It's never ever about the subscribers with them or the views, and that's what makes them, it makes their channel, and makes me want to come back to their channel even more, because they're just amazing. I love that the New York Warriors started out with comic talk and you know, just gracing me with their presence on the show and everything that we did, and they branched off to become the New York Warriors. And so it was absolutely wonderful. So I'm so happy, Bigeez. I'm so happy for you guys for reaching that type of milestone of 1,500 subscribers. And so a few of the requirements for his giveaway was that one, you have to be subscribed to them. Two, you know, you have to be 18 within the United States or Canada. And basically, he wants to see what other things do you collect. Hey, what's going on, Big Lions? Hey, glad you can join, man. This is cool. I like this whole streaming thing. And so basically, what he wants to know is, like, what other things do you collect besides comic books? You know, anything comic related, if you will. If anybody who knows me knows that I collect statues, I collect comic books, I'm big into Star Wars, as you see behind me. I'm big into Batman. I mean, I've got I mean, it's almost unfair, and it would be sort of a lazy type of video if I just said, well, you know what, here's my collection of Star Wars. I collect Star Wars 1/6 scales. I collect Star Wars statues. I collect Batman, whatever. You know, it'd be kind of lazy. So it took me a minute to say, you know what am I? What can I show that I collect that really no one you know may know about Marty from CBF? Well, here's a couple things. So I brought a few things out that I thought may be interesting that I collect. As a collector, I don't know if you guys ever seen the cosplay magazines. Well, there's these cosplay magazines that come out like every couple months or so. So basically, I'm really big into cosplay. I love doing cosplay. I have my own steampunk cosplay. I have my own couple Batman different Batman suits cosplay. And so I actually enjoy dressing up every once in a while and doing that. Halloween, I did my own scary pumpkin type of costume that I made from scratch myself. But so anyways, so here are a few different comic type of things that are related that I do collect. First of all, is the cosplay magazines. And what I like to do is I like to collect these books, and then when I go to the conventions and I see some of these professional cosplayers, I like them to, if they're on the cover, I like for them to sign it. For example, here's a cosplay magazine, and she's a professional cosplayer. Her name is Yaya Han, and so when I saw her when I saw that she was going to be at one of the conventions, I brought this book and have her, basically had her sign this. So I had her sign that one. Another one is Christina Hughley. I see her all the time at the conventions. Really sweet person too. Despite, you see some of these really beautiful, sexy women and you think, oh, they're probably bitches or anything, but they're very, very friendly. They're very nice. So she signed that for me. Let's see right there, signature. So I like collecting those. Leanna Vamp is another one. Of course, her in a stormtrooper outfit. Of course, I had to get that signed, but another really sweet person. Joanny Brosas, half Filipina cosplayer. You've probably seen her do Vampirella. Unfortunately, I don't have a cosplay cover magazine of her to have her sign at the time, but I did buy some of her photos and her prints and everything, and had her sign those. So that's another thing that I actually collect. Another thing I collect is, I don't know if you guys are very familiar with the old magazines. Like you've probably seen my videos of Vampirella, Savage Sword of Conan. So I'm not gonna bore you. You guys already know I collect those, but some older magazines that are near and dear to me. And I just ended up going in my box and just grabbing like a few out of there. There are no particular reason why I grabbed them, to be honest with you. I just grab them out of the box. But old Eerie magazines, I don't know if you guys, I'm kind of showing my age at this time. I'm 47 years old, so I grew up in the 80s and reading these from my father because he collected them when he was in the 60s and 70s. So I kind of grew a love for them because there are some really, really good stories in these. So like the Eerie magazines, and here's a couple covers, and like I said, I just kind of grabbed what was in the book. And you guys remember Eerie and Creepy. These are another things that I really enjoy collecting. Eventually, I like to get the whole run of them, just like I would love to get the whole run of Vampirella. But like anything else, it's going to take time. But it is what it is. Big Lion says, I got you beat, Marty, in age. Well, okay. Well, at least you understand what I'm talking about. At least you know what I'm talking about when it comes to those magazines and everything. Another title that I used to collect, comic book related, I guess within that genre, if you will, are the old heavy metal magazines. Do you remember the old heavy metal magazines? Well, So I just grabbed a few out. So these are a few heavy metal magazines that I happened to just grab out of the box, and really great covers on there. You'll see a lot of these very talented older type of artists that used to do a lot of these covers like this, man. I'm telling you, this is where it all pretty much all began for me, the love of covers and arts and everything that became Marty's passion when it came to covers, beautiful covers and everything like that. These books. Okay, so that's another thing I collect. And another thing is, and you've seen the Savage Sword of Conan's that that I've had, but here are a few more. And the reason why I picked these ones out was because I actually saw, before Joe Jusko used to actually go to conventions and do comic book covers, he would grace us with the covers of Savage Sword of Conan, Conan Saga, things like that. And so when I heard he was actually starting to come to conventions, guys, I was like, oh no, I got to get him to sign a few of these. So I went to one of the conventions. This is when I was living in Texas. I went to one of the conventions, man, and I brought a stack of books. So I only grabbed out a few of them, but these are some of the covers that Joe Jusko does. I mean, look at that, man. Come on. So amazing. But I got him to sign them. So you'll see like some of the signatures. Oop, right over there, right on his chest. I don't know if you can see that, right on his chest. Yeah, here's another Joe Jusko cover. Gorgeous, man. So that's another thing that I collect when it happens, when it becomes comic related, I guess. And but I really enjoy that. I really enjoy collecting things like the magazines, the older magazines, Eerie, Creepy, Heavy Metal, Savage Sword of Conan, Conan Saga. I love collecting the cosplay magazines and trying to get some of the professional cosplayers to do that. Another thing, and last but not least, I like to collect autographs and signatures as well. So this is just one of my books of autographs that that I collect. So when I go to some of the conventions, these are some of the autographs I like to collect. Really good. Really good person right there. So Lou Ferrigno. I think a lot of people who've had run-ins with Lou Ferrigno could pretty much tell you that he's not the most chattiest of guys, or probably the heartfelt of most guys, because he's just kind of like there, you know. Oh yeah, Captain Kirk got to meet him. You know, George Takei got to meet him. So. Oh, look at these ladies right here. So, yep, I collect some of these autographs and everything. Oh, this is a funny one right here. So, when I went up to see her, you know, and it was really funny. She's gorgeous, you know. She was just like, "Oh my God, you're absolutely." And she goes, "How do you want me to sign it?" I was like, "I want you to sign it to my fiance, Marty." She actually wrote to Marty, my fiance. So that was really cool. Really cool person, really laid back. Some of the ladies from Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Stan Lee himself. I actually had to get that from Stan Lee, you know. So I've got a few things signed by Stan Lee. Rest in peace, of course. So, but those are a few things. I like to collect autographs as well, and among those comic books. But I just wanted to show you that this is my entry into Bigeez / New York Warriors 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I know he's not doing it as the New York Warriors thing. This is his thing that he's doing as far as the giveaway. Personally, it doesn't matter to me if I win or not. I just wanted to do this to show him my support, because he's been with Comic Book Fanatics, Comic Talk since the beginning. He's the one, I think he was on the second episode and just helped us out and just kind of got us to where we were supposed to be. We really couldn't have done it without the support of the community, to be honest with you, because as I always told Ray, I mean, like, if it wasn't for the rest of the community, the comic book community, we'd just be sitting there talking to each other and be a pretty boring show. But when you get the rest of the community in and start talking and just everybody sharing opinions, everybody sharing what they love and collect, the passion and everything like that, then it becomes much of a greater show. Unfortunately, Comic Talk didn't last very long because things just kind of like got in the way, you know. That's just life kind of got in the way. Hold on a second, man. I've got a message from the sponsor real quick. All right. How to pay the bill. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by them. God, I wish I was, you know what I mean? I'd probably be getting my beer for free if I was. But anyways, so I think I like doing this live thing. It's a lot better because I'm able to not have to worry about recording the video, then uploading the video, and then doing everything I need to do with the video. It's better. I think I just kind of go live, and plus I needed to test this anyways. It's been a minute since I've done this, but as I mentioned, you guys, you know, already know I collect statues. I collect all this other stuff. I mean, I'm just a huge collector when it comes to everything comic book related, Star Wars, nerd stuff, fandom, whatever, you name it. But anyways, hey, if you haven't done so yet, please, please, please go to the home of the New York Warriors, Bigeez. It used to be Bigeez Comics, but he changed it to home of the New York Warriors. So if you haven't done so yet, please do me a solid. Go down there, hit the subscribe button, hit the alert button, show him some love, because this guy's been doing this for, what, 5 years now? Whereas other people like myself, when life gets in the way, we just kind of like, you know, just lay off of everything. But these guys have been doing this for the dedication that they have. Wow, man, talk about dedication, man. Those guys have been on it for a while. So please go down there, hit the subscribe button, show them your support, show them that you guys are watching them, and that, you know, I always say that, you know, if everybody subscribed to everybody that is part of the comic book collecting community or the statue collecting community or anything within that type of genre, man, we would all have the same subscribers. We'll all be at that point, you know. I mean, I got it. Not everybody can watch or want to watch other people's videos. It's just so much, you know. It's like trying to catch up with all the TV shows. I've got that. But nevertheless, guys, I mean, you know, go down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on the video, share that, man. And then, you know, you ain't got to do a video to be in part of the 1,500 subscriber giveaway, but just show your love and show your support, you know. Big Lion says, if it wasn't for Ray, I want to be here. I sub him in Comic Book Fanatics, my first deal. Well, Big Lions, I do remember you, man. I do remember you. I remember when you did your first video. Ray told me about that at one time, and I remember chatting with you at one time. And then I was like, dude, yeah, dude, absolutely. Make a video. I remember that. It's been a while, man. It's been a minute. Yeah. Big Lions. Thanks for being a positive support for our channel, man. Absolutely wonderful. And I know I don't do a lot of videos as much anymore, and I try to get into supporting the channel as much as Ray does. But I'll tell you, Ray is just freaking on it, man. Ray, I don't know where he gets the energy, to be honest with you, from being a sergeant major, doing his work, and then coming home and working out, and he has a family as well, comic book collecting, doing the videos. I mean, it's just amazing how much energy he has, man. I mean, I have no excuse, to be honest with you. I mean, I go to work in the morning, I have one job, I come back home, and what are you gonna do, right? Oh, wait a minute, message from the sponsor real quick. There we go. Bills paid. But hey, guys, please go see the New York Warriors. They also have a Facebook group as well, home of the New York Warriors, you know. So go on there, check out some of their content. They've got some really good. They do a show bi-weekly, chilling with the New York Warriors. And then they also do a auction bi-weekly as well. You got some great deals, some great books on there. Also, I do definitely recommend doing that. If anything, like I said, just go subscribe to them. Awesome guys, really fun. Looking forward to meeting them in person one of these days, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. Big Lion Cat 646. Thanks for tuning in, as well as J Rod. It's been a while with you, J Rod. It's good to see you still around. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.